Hello, my name is Andre Petrie, and you're watching the Black Man Podcast, a safe place to be heard and not judged.
Don't you worry about me. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Don't you worry.
So I'm here at the Charnel Brown Acting Academy, and I said I wanted to stop by and holler at some of my brothers that's doing some great things in here. So today I'm sitting with
Brogan.
Huh?
Brogan.
What's up, Brogan?
How you doing?
So Brogan is an actor
Yes, sir.
slash what else? Tell me what you're doing, man.
Well, currently I'm a bartender. Not for long, hopefully, trying to make acting like the full-time gig. Honestly, that's pretty much
You will do it. There's no trying. You will make it full time.
exactly like mentality.
Yeah.
Perspective. Yes,
Mhm.
exactly. So that's the goal. So that's what I'm putting all my effort into is changing it from aspiring actor to actor.
Right.
Exactly.
Because it's a mindset. If you say, "Now, is this something you always wanted to do?"
I would say always, but for a decent chunk of my life. Like I started doing acting in like high school. I was in like a few plays, and I stopped doing it for a while. I actually just like recently decided to start taking it a little more seriously and putting more effort into it.
So, what gave you like? What was that bug? What say? You know what? Did you see something? Were you a part of something? Is it a movie or what gave you that? I want to get into this.
It was more of like I'm getting older, and it's just like I'm trying to and going from job to job, just
Mhm.
doing it.
Right.
Bartending is like you start today, like you're out next week, and then you're in another bar. So it's like I'm trying to find a little bit of consistency and pursue a passion instead of
Got you.
just working. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So since I've already had like a little bit of history in acting, 'cause I actually do enjoy acting. I want to make it my career
So, where do you see yourself 5 years?
in a movie,
Mhm.
big screen. That's the goal.
What type of movies do you like?
Okay, so I'm really big on movies that focus heavily on like dialogue and like the conversation more than like the plot. Like Tarantino, I love Tarantino movies for one, but not at the risk of like ruining the plot. You know what I mean? If I'm making sense. But I like more serious roles. I think I see myself as not someone who wants to get typecasted, so I want to be in like any type of production. I'm told like, oh, bro, you're so funny. You should do comedy. It's like I want to do comedy, but I want to just have like that range. I want to be able to say like, hey, I see him. I want to cast him like whatever role, like whatever role I have.
So, what would be your dream role if you could have any role?
Any role. Um, that's a loaded question. Honestly, I never thought about it that far. I guess I I've noticed that I would enjoy playing a villain more than playing anything. Like I like to play an antagonist in a movie. Not necessarily like has to be like a super villain or something, but just the antagonist in a production. Because I feel like antagonists is like there. It's more fun to play a villain. You know what I mean? Especially when it's like someone who's like I'm a decent person. You know what I mean? Like I'm a good guy. So it's just like being able to step out of character and into another character would be pretty cool. Playing someone who's just like evil, pretty cool.
So, tell me a little bit about yourself. Where you from?
Uh,
Brothers, sisters, any of that? You know.
Born and raised in Houston, Texas. Grew up on the southwest side of Houston. Went to Jefferson High School. I have one older brother and no other siblings on my mom's side. I have a bunch of other siblings on my father's side. 7 other siblings,
Wow.
but I haven't met all of them yet. We're getting in contact. I'm getting in contact with them like one by one, but trying to build connections, build more stronger family ties.
So, going through that, because it's a lot of, families and young men and women, being a black man, going through that, how does that make you feel? And where are you right now in the process, of like with the connection of your brothers and everybody, because what this show is and what I am aiming for is a safe place for us as black men to talk and be vulnerable.
I get you. I get you.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's very important to establish like a family and communal base, especially being African American, considering like a lot of policies and things that have been put in place are made to break up the black family. So I believe that there's that saying like it takes a village to raise a child. It kind of goes past that because it takes a village to raise a child, but also the village like leans on one another. You know what I mean? So I feel like having a strong sense of family is what can help progress us as people. You know what I mean? So it's like that's one of the reasons why I really want to get in contact with my family, get in touch with my siblings, and not even just that, make it extended family, friends.
Gotcha.
Through other connections, networking, things of that. Family isn't just blood. Family is who will go out for you. You know what I mean?
Is there anyone in your family that's in the entertainment business or pursuing anything?
Currently, my cousin, he works at a college in California. He is in the acting course over there.
Gotcha.
He's actually really close with Charnel,
Okay.
and he's the reason why I started coming to the classes,
Gotcha.
because those two are very connected. So he's my connection into the acting world.
So since you've been taking these classes and diving back into this world, do you feel like you changed or are you different or is there some growth that you see?
Oh yes, definitely. Especially because, like I said, the last time I did anything very seriously was like high school. So it's like I've grown up as a person, so now I have like a more life experience that I can put into these characters that I try to play and portray, and make them a little more relatable. And I believe that I lost my train of thought. I believe that with growth comes experience, and I believe that that entail helps me be a better actor. You know what I mean? Because I'm able to, like I said, put myself into these roles.
Yeah. One thing I can tell you, being a bartender, do you realize how many stories that you can bring into what you're doing?
Exactly.
So my advice, take notes, mental notes, because you can take that. Oh my goodness! Like, do you realize the range that you'll have? Because people tell you their life stories.
Exactly. You get a couple drinks in, you just want to like
Yeah.
open up. And it's like, not that it's a bad thing. I actually enjoy hearing stories from other people, especially because I also used to work at the Greyhound. So, of course, it's pretty much the same situation, but instead of selling drinks, we're selling bus tickets. And
Gotcha.
everybody's like coming in, telling you their life story, telling you why they're traveling the world, why they're doing what they're doing. And it's nice meeting people, hearing the experiences that they've been through, and seeing how you could try to incorporate that into characters that you play,
Yeah.
or the stories that you write.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Influence is everywhere. You just have to look for it.
Because everything that we go through is for our greater good. And us being actors, that's great because these stories, you can take that and bring it to whatever character you're playing.
Exactly.
So, like I said, man, I encourage you, keep pushing, keep doing what you're doing, keep challenging yourself. And I'll be praying that, your family and everybody get connected because that's a beautiful thing. Because one thing about this business, we need support. You gotta have the support.
You need to have someone to fall back on.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. So keep doing what you're doing, man.
Yeah.
Good luck with everything.
Thank you.